Aloha and hello to all my peaches. If you're new to my channel, I'm Lisa, and I have been a holistic master esthetician for almost 40 years. I help people around the world to have healthy, beautiful skin, to love who they are as they're aging without needles, procedures, or pills. And if you choose to do that, I still want you here. I'm 59 years old. I wear no foundation or concealer in these videos, and I don't change them in any way. So you are seeing a real woman on a real day who just did a hair video and just threw her hair up in a bun. And this is what is real. And I hope beautiful to you. And I hope that we start together to change the dialogue constantly thrown at us, especially as women, but even young men are hearing it, that as we age, we are no longer valuable, that if we move our face and have a wrinkle, we are not beautiful, and God forbid we have gray hair sparkle. So on our private Facebook group, John went on and asked a lot of you what you would like to see in our videos. So I'm going to be going through those lists over the coming weeks and really try to hone in on a lot of those. I know a lot of you would like to see me using the products, and I have done so many that I wanted to educate you for a while, but I'm going to go back to that. I know some of you wish these were longer, where there are others who wish they were shorter. And we do our best to make it something that you can watch if you're a busy mom, wife, husband, whatever it is that you are. I want you to be able to take the time to watch this and to really take in what I say. You'll hear chickens in the background. We are in Hawaii. You hear my koi pond behind me. Koi have been rehomed, but we always try to do our best, and I will always try to give you my best. So, a little information. As a lot of you know, Kent had prostate cancer about 2.5 years ago. And he has had what is called a chemical reoccurrence. It's where his PSA went up. And I'm telling you this because any of you women and any of you guys out there, or you, someone who loves a man in their life, go and make sure they get their PSA checked. It is a protein, I think, that is, or, it's a blood test that shows the prostate and if anything's going on. And about 2.5 years ago, we are pretty healthy people. Kent's prostate showed that he had a high PSA. We went and did all the tests, and he had cancer. He had a very intense, about 4 or 6 hour surgery. And here we are living our dream in Hawaii, and his PSA went up. And I think it's God and the universe just saying, look, we're going to get him healthy because the two of you have too much fun to have. My point is, after this video, or it could be before this, or I don't know where, you'll notice us in a vacation rental. We are going to have to go rent a house back in California for 6.5 weeks while Kent goes through radiation. And I'm also telling you that because I have almost 100,000 subscribers, and I believe in the power of prayer. So if you would send positivity to us starting Monday, February 17th, for 6.5 weeks, not on the weekends, I would be grateful. Okay, let's get to it. I'm just going to read a couple things that people have asked. Now, this is from Anne, and Anne said, I love all your videos. My favorites are the demo videos. I won't go into the whole question. I promise you, Anne, I am going to do some of those, and I hope at the vacation rental I have a nice space. Here, we're still having some construction done, but as soon as the bathroom and things are done, I think we're going to have some really fun videos in this house. Eye products for firming. So I thought this was such a great question that I would start with that. Eye products are not going to firm your eyes. I don't care if you spend $100,000 on them. This is why your eyes get puffy, and it's why my left eye gets puffy. I hold my allergies here. In fact, Kent will tell you when I blow my nose, it's always my left nose. If I have drainage, it's always in my left area. And if my ear hurts, it's always on my left. Now, not everybody's like that. I apparently am a little odd. I alcohol my nose every morning and night. It's just something I do. You can use hydrogen peroxide, apple cider vinegar, but it's all about this nasal cavity getting clogged. And it's about draining them. And what I do is I take my fingers like so, and for all of my peaches, always comment below with love and kindness and let people know your journey. I just did a facial yoga video, so it will show you some moves, but essentially I'm draining this lymphatic area. And I just go out and down and out and down. And it may even swell up a little bit just for this video because I am creating blood flow, which creates oxygenation of skin cells and therefore collagen, but I'm also draining. And in the morning, I'll actually rub right about here and I can feel things draining into my throat. I just told someone today, sorry, I have a new microphone. I hope I didn't touch it too much and make too much noise. I told someone today that asked about her eyes, and I said, just take an antihistamine. It isn't something I want to take every day. I drink my apple cider vinegar, but many times a simple antihistamine will just change my eyes completely. We live around different flora and fauna. That affects us. We breathe it in through our nasal passages, and where does that go? Right up through our eyes. Mascaras. I was testing a mascara this week and I couldn't figure out why my eyes were blowing up and burning and itchy. And there's still a tiny bit on the corners. For those of you who know, I put my Vaseline or my castor oil at night. And I realized it was a mascara. And even though it said all the things you want to hear, remember, clean beauty is a marketing term. All the things that you want to hear, it really affected my eyes. And I'm just going to go back to my Pacifica mascara, and that's what I'm going to use. The other thing that I want you to understand is when you put on concealer or foundation, you are constantly creating a space for your skin to get worse. It is not going to improve. I hear young people say, well, I have to have even skin tone. You know, that's not normal. And if you had to have even skin tone, then maybe your foundation should match your neck, should match your chest, should match your hands. Just let your skin heal and be beautiful. I think that the other thing is when you're putting those chemicals on your skin, there's so many things in them. And again, clean beauty is a marketing term, that they really affect your eye area and your skin and your nasal passages. As your skin improves, as your skin gets healthier, and it takes longer than a week, longer than a few days, longer than a couple weeks. And when you're sticking to the routine, especially if you're a peach with me, you will see your skin get firmer and adhere to the muscle more and lift, and it will change your eyes. I guarantee it. Now, as we age, are we going to have some wrinkles or some falling? We are, but I teach you how to be the very best you can be at any age. And this brought back two things that I remember from this week. I said something about Korean beauty being a marketing term and it really is a beauty industry and social media term. And someone got very upset with me. I want to really explain myself. Korean beauty is where the mother would show her children, mostly her daughter, how to care for her skin at a very young age, very young age. It's so unusual. And you always hear me say how we do most of the damage to our skin by our early 20s. So that means when you're a young girl or a young boy, and you're not wearing sunscreen, or you're not learning how to cleanse your skin or even mask your skin, or using the proper sunscreen when needed, you're already creating damage. Well, in that culture, they're teaching their children how to care for their skin at a very young age. So I respect that. But Korean beauty brands are marketing. I have used the same ingredients as so many of these brands for decades, and I don't call myself Korean beauty. I just call myself skincare for everyone. It doesn't matter your culture, your color of your skin. We all have normal skin, and it is what we do to our skin daily, weekly, and monthly that changes it. Another thing that someone said to me this week is, I've been using your products for 2 weeks. I don't see a difference. I'm starting to break out and I'm done. Please watch these videos from start to finish. I encourage you to reach out to me, lisa@peachesskincare.com, with love and kindness. And you have to understand it takes 28 days just for the skin to begin resetting. Now, it will change that first night you use the products, that first day, but it takes 28 days to start sloughing away those decades and decades of damage. So think of it as having saran wrap on your face, and each layer that comes up may have bacteria or fungus, which is natural to our skin, but we've activated it by using bad skincare products, foundation and concealer, bad sunscreen. So many are bad, and I only recommend a few, but if you don't wear a wide-brimmed hat, forget it. And these things really contribute to fungus and bacteria activating on your skin and creating a place for severe acne, aging, and so many other discolorations and problems with your skin. In fact, when someone sends me a picture, the very first thing I look at is their neck. And every single time, their neck is beautiful. It's something they're doing here, and you can actually see the discoloration and callus layer. I want to say one more thing. Let's see. I wish the video content was longer. That's sweet. I already addressed that. Okay. So sweet. Okay. Another person said they'd like to see device videos. I literally just did one, but I will do more. I do my devices every night, but I do my LED mask in the morning. I want to kind of close this off for the next few minutes. This might be a longer video because someone said, I want to know about Lisa's eating habits. I want to know about her exercising. I want to know where she learned what she learns. So I'm going to give you a brief history on Lisa. I have been taking care of skin since I was a young girl, and I would help a little girl at our church that was in foster care because I had been in foster care for a while, and I would take care of her skin. And I swear to you, I loved it then. And I'll bet you I was only about 10 years old. I started actively taking care of skin and being licensed at the age of 19 years old. I am now 59. I worked with models, celebrities. I've done music videos. I've worked for doctors, being cosmetic surgeons, dermatologists. I have seen it all. And from all of that knowledge is what I am able to then tell you about lasers, chemical peels, microneedling, what I've seen with foundation and concealer. I don't disrespect any industry. I just know that the doctors that send to us believe in holistic, but a lot of the doctors do not, and they may use pills or procedures or needles where I have to look at the skin and say, what are you eating? How are you caring for your skin? What are you using at home? And I have to really dig deeper to find out why you're breaking out instead of just giving you something that's like a Band-Aid. I took Kent to the dermatologist before we came to Hawaii. I like to get his back checked. He's much fairer than me. And I swear we were in there 10 minutes. Before I knew it, she'd burned something off of here, which I probably wouldn't have wanted her to do. She decided that he needed a prescription, which I felt that he didn't need because I'm not a doctor, but it was for something very silly. It wasn't anything he needed. I said, oh, we'll just take care of that with his skincare. And not putting it down, she probably is very busy. But I was so amazed at the questions she didn't ask. And those are the things that I ask you, and those are the things that I have learned. I learned watching models and celebrities that they are normal and very normal looking when all of the makeup and all of the lights and all of the hairdressers are gone. They are beautiful. They are unique, just like we are. And I'll tell you, if we were in a chair for a couple hours getting our hair and makeup done, we would look perfect as well. Sorry if I keep touching the microphone. I grew to learn how to take care of skin because I learned what did work and what didn't work. And I found that in my industry, too many estheticians thought that they were cosmetic surgeons, thought that they were doctors, telling people to do lasers, buying the latest equipment. And most of the equipment did nothing. Nothing like what my hands could do for someone's skin, cleaning out their pores could do for someone's skin, and just getting them on a healthy and beautiful routine. I have learned from those same things how to eat better. I have gone through menopause, so I'm a woman who has pushed through and come out the other side. And I can tell you that I've learned that this is a time that you take care of yourself. And I am so happy that I was an esthetician, a master esthetician, when I was in my 20s and 30s and 40s and 50s, because I took care of myself then, where so many women put themselves to the back burner and stop taking care of themselves. And then they wonder when they get to a certain age why things are looking exhausted. Take care of yourself as a teenager, as a young mom. Stop the needles, stop the procedures. Let me help you to stop doing those things. And I had a Botox video. It's probably been about a year or two. And I still get comments on it from people saying, Lisa, the Botox went to my heart. Lisa, I'm one of those people, I couldn't open the side of my, my right eye. If you are someone who had an adverse reaction with Botox, please comment below. And you hear me say all the time with love and kindness, this is another thing about me. I learned very early on that people love to be cruel, love to pick at you, especially if you're a light in the world. And so if you ever see someone being cruel, I try to be as kind as I can. Yes, sometimes I delete them because I don't understand people like that. And I think I bring this up because the kinder you are, the more you smile, the more your beauty is going to exude you. I'm going to go over a diet with you more in the coming weeks. I'm going to go over how I exercise. I take very long walks. Kent and I are very active, and I hope to show you this summer different things that we are choosing to do here in Kauai. I also took up golfing, which blew my mind. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love being out there with Kent. And I just love seeing that the girl that everyone said wasn't an athlete can really hit that ball far. I take good care of myself, and I will always help you find that purpose for yourself and find how to take care of you the best that you can at any age. So I wanted you all to know I've seen your answers on Facebook. Keep posting them. I'm going to go through it. These 2 videos I did today will post, and then after that we'll be in our vacation rental. Prayers for my beautiful Kent. We've been married almost 40 years. And I am so grateful to have all of you. We are almost at 100,000. I get emotional thinking about it, just the hard climb it's been to get here. And I hope that I encourage all of you and help all of you to uncover your true confidence.